Tony D and Little Joan in the background, and this is a screenwriter's rant on the Peripheral, starring Hit Girl and otherwise known as, what the hell's her name? Chloe Grace Moretz. I can never remember her name. There she is, Hit Girl. And based on a William Gibson novel. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books, links in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's what? It's the Pineys, books 1 through 9, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. So, William Gibson, for those of you who don't know, is the creator of Cyberpunk. And this is very cyberpunky, although it doesn't look like cyberpunk. About some new technology that allows you to enter a simulated world. My only reservation is it's from the mind-bending creators of Westworld, who I think suck. I thought Westworld, the series sucked. So I guess they're doing this now, and it is based on William Gibson, and the simulated, world does look kind of cool, but other than the effects, not really seeing much of a story here. I guess it's about technology run amok in humans, where there are robots and simulations in your brain. A new series starting October 21st. I don't know, man. I'm not sure what's even real in this trailer. It's not a great trailer. It doesn't excite me. It starts out very slow and then shows me a bunch of images that I'm not quite sure are real. When you're dealing with a simulated world, right? Let's say I make a movie called The Holodeck based on Star Trek, right? It's all about, he's on the holodeck, but he uses it too much, and it's all about that. You kind of got to distinguish between what's the holodeck and what is in the real world. At least initially, at least enough so I kind of know what's real in this. Now, it seems to me what's real in this is this sort of rural world that she lives in. She lives in kind of a rural place, but then she puts on the helmet, and then she's in this dark dystopian world. I'm not exactly sure why she would want to enter that dystopian simulation. And then she starts to have problems, I guess medical problems from doing too much simulation, and then she goes in there with this guy and has a good time, but then there are bots that try to kill you, and I don't know, other people are trying to kill you. I don't know, it doesn't really, it looks cool as hell. This looks cool, right? You look at that and you go, wow, that's neat. You got statues, these massive statues in this world. This is the simulated world, I think. But I'm not totally sure, because then they show this guy with a sophisticated computer, or one guy's got like a crystal ball with a computer on it. She's got these lace clothes or tattoos that move around. I want to like this show, because I do like Hit Girl, and I do like William Gibson novels and concepts, but kind of can't get past the Westworld people, because I think they really screwed the pooch on Westworld. I really do. It was a concept that, first off, it didn't need to be remade, but if you were going to remake it, maybe not. It just seemed to absolutely drown in intrigue that felt incredibly artificial and boiled down to, oh yeah, they're androids and they want their freedom. They don't want to just be like randomly murdered and banged all the time. They'd like to have lives because they're sentient or whatever. But I don't think that could have worked as a series. I think it would have been better off if the robots were more like they were in the original movie, where they were great. They were just basically robots. Like the androids, they they got out of control, but they weren't really sentient. They were just kind of ruthless. So it was really kind of the prototype of the Terminator. The last 40 minutes of the movie is no dialogue, just Richard Benjamin being chased across Westworld and Roman world and whatever world. I think if you were going to make Westworld, you'd as a TV series, you'd want to explore the fun part of it, which would be people doing whatever the hell they want in the Western times and really screwing around like in a video game. And they just didn't even bother to explore that, I think. They just really didn't. And then it just, I don't know, it just seems so too important. A lot of this stuff just seems way overly important. Now, with William Gibson, his stuff was more serious to begin with, but it also had some fun elements in it. At least the action was kind of fun, I thought. It was dystopian and kind of dark, but I mean, everything that Hollywood seems to produce is so struggling so hard to be taken seriously. Take it serious. This is the Peripheral, William Gibson. We have super cool ideas. Instead of just presenting those ideas and having us go, oh, that's cool. Like, let us, the viewer, make that decision. Stop pushing on us how we should feel about it. And like, at the same time, while you're pushing that, it's like you're not telling me the basic things about this show. Like, who is she? Okay, she's the main character. Great, I got that because she's the star, but where does she live? Why does she put on the magic helmet that takes her to the simulated world? Is she miserable in her own life? Who is her friend who invents it? Or does he invent it? Or did he just buy it? Like, tell me something. There's like nothing in this trailer. And you expect me to watch this show. You expect me to invest my valuable, valuable time, where I could be writing the Pineys, available at Amazon.com, and watch this show. I just don't see a reason to invest my time in this. Now I got to wait for other people to watch it and go, well, it's really good, you should watch it, but will they? I don't know. I mean, I do like Hit Girl, and there's some action in it with some funky new, I don't know, future gun they got going. I don't know if that's a gun inside the simulation or what, but you're not telling me anything. You're just showing me images. And it just kind of, it doesn't make me want to watch the show. It annoys me. It annoys me that I watched a whole trailer and I learned nothing about your show other than the title, that it was written by William Gibson at some point, and that the Westworld guys got their grubby mitts on it. And you're not doing yourselves any favors with them, I'm saying. Not doing yourselves any favors. Now, maybe it's true. Again, this is a thing in Hollywood. Sometimes people who produce the movie, they didn't write it. They didn't want to get involved in the woke stuff or whatever. Maybe they had a coherent vision. I mean, the first couple episodes are okay, I guess. But it seems unlikely. Seems unlikely to me. And it already looks self-important. Because you didn't even bother to tell me the basics. Like, tell me the basics before you get to the point where it's just like, oh, you gotta watch it. Look how cool it is. Tell me something about this character. Is she in love? Is she poor? Is she rich? Is she smart? Is she dumb? Tell me something in a trailer about the character, about the story. You remember stories? That's why we watch these things. I don't watch things because, oh, it's from the producers of Westworld. No. You gonna hang your hat on that? Goodbye. William Gibson? Maybe. Maybe. But, see, William Gibson, if you handed me a book by William Gibson, I'd be like, oh, I'll give him a chance. Because he wrote the book. And he wrote books. He doesn't produce TV shows, unfortunately, from what I know. And even if he did, he might not be good at it as he is good as writing, let's say. So, you got to give us the basics. The basics. Her name. How about her name? How about a name? Why won't you tell me anything? All right, so this is a series. I don't know. It's going to be like early episodes, this technology, and at first it's really cool and novel, and then it turns dark and evil, and then there's all sorts of intrigue, and people try to murder her. And people are using it for nefarious purposes, which is pretty much what happened in Westworld, right? Yeah. Yeah, wonder why these guys glommed onto this. Anyhow, I can't rant anymore about this. I got to get ready for my appearance at the Hamilton Library in Hamilton, New Jersey. I will be doing a talk on how to hunt the Jersey Devil today, Thursday at 6 p.m. So if you're in the Hamilton area, please come out. And I can't sell books in the library, but I can sell them in the parking lot. So hope to see you there, and we'll see you in the next one.